wanna see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars. All of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's saying exactly where we are. All of the lights. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life.
Something wrong.
Happy birthday, Mom. It's the 16th of February, 2020. Look at what they're doing to the simulator. Look at that fakery. Look at what they just did. The big light bulb. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. It's so funny. This is like my 4th try right now. And when it was good, somebody called me. And like I ain't weird about that. Ain't no big deal. But look at them. Look at them. Look at them cranking that thing to hide the red sun. And the red trail off in the horizon in the west northwest is just tremendous, but I can't get out there tonight. Look at that, hiding the red sun. Everything has been taken from me. I can't go home because everything's covered in polyurethane. I've given my best. And to add insult to injury, look at that as they crank that fake sun thingamajiggy to hide the red one. The one that we all know is there. Look at that. They'll do it for the next 3 hours until sunset. Look at that. Hiding the Kachinas. How disgusting is that?
They hiding something in the sky. You can even see the reflection in the water.
blue star Kachina is Sirius, and the red star Kachina is Nibiru. The Hopi prophecy,
Yeah. Think not that I've come to send peace on earth. I've come not to send peace, but a sword. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. It's wartime. I came back to proclaim my throne. Blow my breath on this valley of dry bones. Pour that fire in the heap with my 12 stones. Call me Isis, brightest star in the sky alone. With my senses connected telepathically. Fought this war for anyone testing me. Took my story and tried to erase the G. But again, in the end, there's no escaping me. Daughter of Zion, do you know who I be? Take life and give life, you can call me Kylie. Age of Aquarius, so you can call me Mommy. Nature of a man, so you can battle my feet. Talking on my head, cause I can birth the Christ seed. I stay in tune and my vibration is rising. I'm so divine, and there's no denying. One of a kind, in the spaceship I be flying. Judging a land, cause it's the perfect timing. Get balance and the chakras aligning. You need to get in tune with your subconscious mind. On the right path, then peace you will find. No more options, it's judgment time. Can't I be the light now, watch me shine. Can't I lay the laws now, get in line.
And that's done. And so this is, it's a spark. It's a symbol of a spark is what it is. So getting that out of all of that context, out of the context there, I had been looking at the Book of Wisdom, as anybody who's been watching my videos know. So this is what I found in Wisdom 3:7, just in connection to that. So what does it say? And in the time of their visitation. So of course we're looking at the day of the Lord, the visitation, the day of the Lord. They shall shine. Who shall shine? Or we're told it's Israel. That's the daughters of Zion that are going to shine as the light of the world. And the water, they are the light, these daughters of Zion, and run to and fro like, guess what it says here? Sparks among the stubble. They're going to burn it away. This is the creation of a new Eden by the creation that groaneth for the what does it say? For the, I forget what it says, but for it says the sons of God? No, for the daughters. It's the daughters that's going to create a new Eden, birth a new Eden. Sons don't birth. This is clearly linked back to Micah, in Micah. And it says none can protect from these lionesses, not lion, because it has to do again with Ariel. And they will run to and fro like sparks. That's your new light coming on scene. Brand new sun coming into our dimension, our reality. What does God say? I will scroll back the heavens and I will show the truth to you. I wonder if that has to do with the revelation of the heavenly battle, through revealing it through the planets and to our physical eyes. So it says the glory of the Lord will physically manifest in this reality for our eyes to bear witness to. Well, the glory is the daughters of Zion, the remnant of Israel. That's what they are, the 144,000. So that's what I believe I may be looking at, a spark. I'm one of these that's been gave a spark. Now there's some other daughters out there who may well have had dreams of being given a portion of the spark of life, the new life that they're going to create with the visitation. So does that also mean the visitation of the Spirit upon us? We're going to be fully indwelt at that time? I think there's a definite likelihood of it. So Wisdom 3:7 again, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine. The daughters of Zion, this is the new red sun, the real light of the world. and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations. Who's going to judge? Micah 4:13. Micah 4:13, daughter Zion, arise and thresh. And Micah 5:1, they struck the judge with a rod upon the cheek, is what they did. They cast her down. They didn't want her, and they laid a siege against her. So, Wisdom 3, again, verse 8, they shall judge the nations and have dominion. Who was promised dominion over the nations? Full queenship restored back to her. Micah 4:8, go read it. The first dominion is promised back to daughter of Zion, which is also the judge of the world. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord, which is
So this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, he grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas. What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, yo, why is this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick. And all these is watching. And nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch. And they let that nigga get in a corner. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women? I really, like, don't understand, like... I'm just trying to take my friend out from 5 years ago. Like, literally spending my whole money, not bothering nobody. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I'm in the parking lot just trying to buy some food. And, like, I'm literally like, why is this nigga bossing up on me like this? And I'm looking at all these niggas. They literally let this nigga do all of this. They let that nigga, like, really, like, do all of that. I never thought it was gonna happen, yo. Like, it's so whack. And he's gonna get away with it. He got in the car. He got away. He never gonna get caught. He's gonna move on. He's probably at an after party right now having a good time. Do you feel good about yourself doing this to a woman? For what? Like, all this violence against black women is not okay. Like, what do I do to deserve this? Like, what is my defense against this? Mad crazy because I haven't been out all year. Like, all year, I haven't been out all year. I haven't been out all year. I only came out because my friend was in town. And look at me now. Look at me now. I got a whole nother ear. My ear is bleeding, y'all. My ear is bleeding. This nigga got my ear bleeding. 19. Just know I'm shooting this straight up first. Like, yo, any nigga that say what's up to me, I'm shooting y'all niggas like words, boy. I don't even care about my face because I'm still gonna be prettier than all of y'all niggas because I have a pretty heart. But my heart is broken, y'all. My heart is broken because I will stand up for any of y'all. I stand up for everybody. I stand up for everybody. And nobody ever stands up for me. And my heart is broken. It's been 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grace. So, you know, I still got a mother. I still gotta teach. I still gotta work. I really just want the best for everybody, and I don't know why people want to kill I can't even chew food the next week. I had a vacation that I planned 6 months ago for my birthday. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. Why do people want to hurt me so bad? I really love my community, and just to know that people hate me to this level, to this kind of level of violence is.
They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord, which is 136. All right. Now, I'm sure there's websites that you can go to that will give you the words in the Apocrypha, such as the Book of Wisdom. But I know it to be 136 from my studies, because that is daughter Zion's number, who is also the Lord. That'll shake the dust from off of her. She will awaken as if a warrior from strong wine. That means a lion theology that was put to her lips to keep her drunk and under him and playing the harlot. And then God says, I hear a familiar spirit as of one that speaketh out of the dust of the earth. So that's the spirit of Israel rising again with the words of the covenant on her tongue. She's holding no guile. So dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. She's the sovereign Lord. Christ is not the sovereign Lord that they want to teach. It's a man. It is not a man. It is his beloved spirit that he is in covenant with, called the sovereign Lord. And her number is 136. So, Hebrews 6, 4, 8, 5, to attend, to visit, to muster, appoint. Is that like arrival? A lot of us has been getting that word arrival. I know I got it quite a while ago, and I've looked at it, and I've wrote it under videos. The arrival of what? Of the presence of God upon the earth again, established. Greek number 3952, a presence, a coming. Guess what that is? It's I can't say the word, parousia, P-A-R-O-U-S-I-A, noun, feminine. So this is 3952, Greek. And it's feminine, but guess what they try to say it is? Even though it's a feminine presence. They try to say a presence, a coming, an arrival, advent, especially of the second coming of, they try to say Christ. No, the Messiah. Which is the spirit of the covenant, which was identified as the presence of God upon this earth, known as the daughter of Zion, who is the Messiah. She's the sovereign Lord. She is. That's why presence here, 3952 Greek, is feminine. It's the arrival. It's the visitation, right? The queen will be in her field. Elul is the virgin queen. And I've seen this term, Leo, Virgo cusp. And that was that August 17th, 21, 2017. It was indicating the presence of God's arrival as the Queen of Zion. That's what these daughters really are. The arrival of the presence, of the visitation. And what does it say they will do? Again, in Wisdom 3:7, and in that time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. So that's why that's all linked. Psalm 12:6, the words of the Lord are pure words, like silver tried in a furnace of earth, purified 7 times. So Yah is also found, like I said, in Psalm 68, verse 4 and verse 18, if you want to go look at that. Psalm 14, verse 7, oh, that salvation for Israel would come out of Zion. When the Lord restores her people, let Israel rejoice and be glad. They got Jacob? Nope, it's Israel. Yeah, and one final reference I have here. The ruby. Isaiah 54. I have 11. Oh, afflicted one, storm-tossed and not comforted. That's the daughters. It says in through Jeremiah 6, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, you have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people. How does it say? You have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace when there is no peace. Why do you think it brings the daughters in? This theology teaches the yoking of women under men. And when you cause this hurt to the daughters, you bring down the nations. And you bring them down to death is what you bring them down to. The way to bring life back on to the nations, the first thing that must be done is the daughters must be healed. If you do not heal the daughters, you will not heal the world. If you heal the daughters, that is the first thing that must be done in order to heal everything else, because they're the ones that can heal it. You heal them and they will heal everything else. But they just won't let that honey go, that it's all about them as men and being male, and that's what makes you godlike, male. No, they tore her down so they could build themselves up and act like they were the gods of this world, because God's a he. No, God is not a he. God does not birth. God did not writhe in pain, he, to bring you forth. It was she that did that. And she says, long time have I held my peace, and now will I go forth. Like a travailing woman, I will destroy and I will devour at once. I will make, I will make mountains waste. I will dry up your pools. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. These things will I do and not forsake you, because I'm your mother. And you rejected me in the beginning. And I come out of peace the first time. But the second time, if you don't receive me, it's not going to be so peaceful for you. It's going to be the rod of iron. It's going to have to be. So that's why we see, oh, afflicted one, storm-tossed and not comforted. She's not been comforted. The men's too busy comforting one another. Why? This is something else I want to say. Where do you think the story of narcissist God comes from? He gets a load of himself in the water, and he's so enamored with himself, and he wants to speak to this other man in the water that is perfection, and he wants to allure him to him, and it says he spurns. Is that the right word? He spurns any female pursuers of him. No, you're not good enough for me. He is, because he's perfection. You see, and that's your idea. Narcissistic males. They're so in love with themselves and each other, and the idea that God is male. They ain't got time to heal your hurt. They ain't got time to mess with that. It's all about them. Look how much they've been hurt. Yeah, look at it. And you've been hurt because you have not healed the hurt of the daughter. You heal the hurt of the daughter, and she will birth a new creation. But until that time, it's going to be death is what it's going to be. So Isaiah 54:11 again. O afflicted one, storm-tossed and not comforted, behold, I will set your stones in antimony, and your foundations I will lay in sapphires. Verse 12. Moreover, I will make your battlements of rubies, and your gates of crystals, and your entire wall of precious stones. That's the wall back in place, right? That we see the breach in the wall when the key of David was denied her rightful place, these daughters of Zion, and the key of Solomon was put in place. That's a harlot spirit that he builds up. And right quickly I drew a picture of roughly what my stone, the jackets, the 3 stones that I spoke on, that I had seen on my jacket that I worn. I just could not understand. But anyway, I just drew a picture of it and what the colors of the stone roughly looked like. The yellow quite didn't turn out, and I used silver for the white. I should have just maybe left that just clear. But that's roughly what the three colors on my jacket, riding jacket, that I had on. In one of my dreams I had white riding pants on, so I'm pretty sure I had a horse. And I was throwing this weapon out into the dark in the dream. That was the weapon I had, and I was throwing it out into the dark, and I was hitting things with it. It's a strange little weapon, and it would spin off this whip light, and as it would spin back onto the whip, it would contract and go small, and then it would just hang at my waist. And I was, like I said, in that dream, I was leaned up against a pile of stone, and there was like a spotlight shining down on me. So these gemstones in my jacket was all glittery in the dream and quite pretty, but it led me to understand what the stones of fire was really all about. And so I had a video on that as well. And so as it keeps going on and on, the Lord keeps leading me deeper and deeper into, you know, really understanding the dreams and the terms in the Bible in a manner that I never thought I would understand, and to break down some of the riddles, the dark sayings in the scriptures that I never thought in a million years I would be able to understand. Because, you know, it's so true when the Lord says, I choose the weak things of this world to confound the mighty. Well, I'll tell you, the Lord couldn't have found anybody any weaker than me. But in that, I have been so greatly blessed to be able to break down, I feel, so many of the riddles that was in scriptures, and to share and to be able to share them with anybody who, like me, wanted to know these deeper riddles, and to really understand the truth that you really feel in your heart just simply was not being taught to us. And now you realize, as a woman in particularly, and the men ought to realize then, that if these daughters are coming back into existence, and the sons of God are going to come back into existence as well. That's what this ought to be showing us and telling us. And you should be opening your hearts to these daughters who are identified as the spark among the stubble. They bring the light to the world, is what they're going to do. And I'm looking for the heavens to scroll back pretty soon. I know I used to think we weren't going to be here for that, because I believe that you know, we were going to be gone, is what I believe. Now I don't look at it the same way. But is it possible we're going to see some things that we never thought we'd ever bear witness to? But anyway, there's the video on the spark, the jar, and Yah.